Another year has gone by and I should be happier than ever, but I can help feeling exhausted, demotivated. So I guess this is what everyone calls burnout. What's up, it's Sergio Japol and today I'm kicking off my vacation. Actually, I feel quite relieved because those past few months have been quite hectic and that has definitely played a toll on my mental health. I might be showing you guys how cool and how gorgeous everything looks like, but the actual truth it's not like that. So I wanted to make a candid vlog about this topic because I think everyone's somehow suffering it. As you can see, I'm at Madrid-Barajas airport. Today we are flying to Finland. I don't know why, but I always like recording content when I'm at the airport. I somehow associate flying or boarding a plane to something positive, so I'm always in a good mood before boarding a plane, no matter where. So yeah, first off today, let's fly to Helsinki with me. Just landed in Helsinki. We still have another flight pending today, but it's a 4 hours layover, so let's dive into today's vlog topic. I'm not an expert in burnout, these are just my thoughts, my concern, and definitely my point of view, so just take that into account. Okay, so being a software developer is no different than other jobs. We are not special for this, and I'm basically a tech nerd. I love coding, I love how artistic and pure coding can be sometimes. Building apps is something I definitely like, and I consider myself skilled enough to make a living out of it. But then there's corporate noise, that's when it all gets blurry and mental health gets compromised. I'm not gonna dive into the details because of NDAs and those kind of things, but basically when you prioritize quantity over quality and delivery over quality, everything gets dodgy. Software gets dodgy. And that's my first point for today's video. Delivery over quality kills creativity. If you're constantly pushing, jumping from fire to fire, there's no space for boredom and therefore there's no space for creativity. And without creativity, there's no innovation. Easy. We've been socially hardwired to chase after our dream job, and that's basically a lie in my opinion. A dream job doesn't exist in most of the cases. And admitting this to myself has been a very long process. I've always worked for myself. As a student, you're working for yourself. When I'm creating content, I'm working for myself. When I used to release music, I was also working for myself. But now I'm working for a corporate. So in my opinion, that's way different. I'm not saying that working for a company is bad. I'm just saying that it's a different approach. I currently find myself in a position in which I'm not fully satisfied with my daily routine and I wanted to be open about it. And definitely there are things I'm trying to change, but you know, this is a very slow process and it requires time and being constant. I'm in a dark moment when it comes to this. I'm just being completely honest and I'm trying to analyze what I can change so I don't have the feeling of what am I doing here like every other day. My only goal here is trying to find actionable points that only rely on myself so I can go for them on the long term. Also guys, in today's video there's time for plane spotting. Look at these views. We got the best spot in the airport. And another point I'd like to mention in today's video is technical debt. Technical debt is always gonna be there no matter how, but it's not meant to be forgotten. And dealing with the same shit over and over, day after day, without anybody paying attention to it and acting and pretending like it's not there, it just leads to exhaustion because you know it's there, things are not working because of it and no one's paying attention to it because there are always other priorities. These, let's say, areas I've been mentioning throughout this video are having an impact on my mental health. And yes, somehow I feel burnt out. I don't know if it's technically a burnout, but I feel exhausted and I feel mentally drained and I definitely need to stop. But now it's my time to overcome this because I know I can do it. I'm on vacations, so I always delete every work-related app from my phone. It's not that I'm gonna check the messages or my email during my vacation, but like a trick to tell my brain, hey, you are off, now you can fully rest. It's a signal I'm somehow sending to myself. Besides, I don't even have any kind of notification throughout the year, but now I don't even have the app. Also, I try to plan my vacation so I have a lot of activities and a lot of movement during the first few days. I could sit and relax and chill during the first few days, but that's gonna basically trigger my anxiety level to 100%. I'm not an expert on this area, but basically you cannot go from 100% to 0 in one day. You need to go down gradually. I basically need my body to slowly calm down and start its own resetting process, and I know that works for me. It's after those initial 3-4 days with a lot of activities when I feel that my body is starting to calm down and relax, and then it's when I start introducing like more relaxing activities and more chill in my vacation, because I know that my anxiety levels are lower by then. There's also no coding for me during vacations because that that triggers my brain into push mode. I don't need to push at all during my time off, so it's completely forbidden for me. This is not a golden rule for everyone. If it works for you, do it. For me, it doesn't work, so I don't do it at all. And before telling you what's next for me in my life, let's board the next flight. We are flying to Oulu, which is our final destination for this trip.
No, I wanna know. Can we talk about me and you? Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah. Where you look, where you touch, where you feel, yeah.
Okay, it's the following day. Today I was super tired to complete this vlog. So yeah, according to all I've mentioned before, I am not in the best position. I need to change something. We've already decided we are moving in the next months, and I know I need to take more decisions, but you know, this is gonna take time. Hope this was useful for you. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out, and see you in the next one.